On this video, I thought we'd have a look at what's been going on with the whistling and how the fans have been acting towards the players when they've been going to either Glasgow or Aberdeen up in Scotland for the Premier League. And obviously you would have seen the Premier League on Thursday and you would have seen a bit of this.
More like it for Price.
See, there's just no need for whistling in the game. And it's not just here. So you can see Price, was that you? Fuck off. See, it's just pointless even having this in the game. See, at least Humphries is just trying to laugh it off. But the biggest thing which I noticed, this highlight here, and as you see, it started on the 4th leg. And if you look at the PDC's highlights on their official YouTube channel, you'll see they edited all this out. Why? Is it because they're afraid? But you'll see what I mean. See here, at the moment, Humphries obviously go one leg all. Bearing in mind that big whistling incident. And look here, ready? Ready, 1-1, and they skip out the 2-1 and go straight to 2-2. And there you go. See, go straight into the 5th leg. So you're expecting to see the whistle incident, which time and time again the PDC just edit it out and think people will forget all about it, which I think it needs to be addressed now because it's just gone on too far. I mean, it even happened again in the final look, which is just no good. See, at least Kirk actually had the bollocks to turn around, whereas that where, whoever that other caller is, they just turn around like, oh, someone's whistling. You need to call it out and say if you don't stop, we'll all fuck off stage and call it an early night. But that's what I think needs to happen now, because it's just too much. See? Just don't need it in the game. I mean, and a lot of people have probably forgotten that last night, yes, the whistle was bad. See? See?
How is this person not been ejected?
Because Mardau, it's not one, it's the whole bloody venue nearly. But if you thought that was bad, then we cast your mind back to 2011, when Adrian Lewis, and the week before he went to play Gary in Scotland, he said, bring on Scotland. And as you can see on the walk-on, there's a very nice little middle finger towards Lewis. And this photo was taken just after he had a couple pints of beer chucked over him. Which any venue, whether you be Scotland, Wales, England, wherever, you shouldn't be acting like that. And the thing is, every time you come back to this arena, something happens like this, which I don't understand why. But as you see, this is Adrian Lewis's walk-on. And one thing you'll notice, just keep watching, there you go, Beer's just gone straight over him. And keep watching, Can hits him in the head. And what does the cameraman do? They stay out, they don't do the hard camera shot on the walk-on. Because keep watching, and you'll see more beers being chucked over him. Ready? There's one. Ready? There's another one. And look at this. Oh wait, there's another one. Class act, PDC. Even then you should have taken a firmer stance. See, and this is, I'll put some highlights of the match so you can remember it wasn't just the beers that got thrown on him. He also had coins pelted at him on stage. And that's why last night could carry on, because there was no firm action taken from this event here. When This is probably one of the worst times you'll ever see. But to have coins pelted at your head when you're throwing, as well as beer chucked all over you. See? And what happens here? PDC again. Come away from the stage and go to the back arena. Why? Are you afraid of what's being shown? You embarrassed? Maybe you should have taken a firmer stance back then, and you wouldn't have all this whistling going on again this week, would you? So I feel quite sorry for Adrian when he was on stage here. See, you can't just keep... Oh, look at that. And would you notice? Look at that again. We go away back to the old camera to the back of the arena. And you notice Gary having a little smirk back there on the stage? Not really funny, is it, Gary? Because do you know what? You never get no English fans or any other one doing this to you, do you? Tell you what, don't we miss bloody Sid on this commentary today, this day and age? Who we got now? A bloody Turner? A fucking Mardell? Webster? Bloodiest commentary today? Shite. See, look at this. See, coins chucked again. And why do they go off the main stage? Because the PDC just couldn't face it, give a toss. All they're worried about is the revenue that they're getting. See, look at this again. Let's see, still powdered coins. So what they should have done is got on that microphone there and said, one more gets chucked on here, everyone fuck off home, because there ain't going to be another dart thrown tonight. And if they would have done a firmer stance back then, I guarantee you, you wouldn't get this whistling like you do today. But see, Adrian 3-0 down. See? And to go 5-3 up, 5 legs on the bounce. And now, see, it's... ridiculous, isn't it? See, that takes a set.
What it sounds like when an English team scores at Ibrox or Celtic Park. Pin drop silence as Lewis goes 5-3 up on double four.
See, this was the dream duo commentary. That's why the commentary today, you may as well hit the fucking lot on mute and just put some bloody music on. See, you really do feel sorry for Adrian here. You really do. Because I tell you what, met him personally quite a number of times. Down to earth, world class chap. No one deserves this. Why? Because the week before he said bring on Scotland. You shouldn't be acting in this way though, should you? And again, another coin goes zooming past his head. See, you shouldn't be saying on a microphone, stop throwing coins. See. But one thing I thought was interesting, at the start Gary had a little smirk on his face, see? Now his attitude's changed. Funny that. Especially with what he does now.
We do not
See?
want to see the cheering of a player's misses. There is...
Well, Gary Anderson has pocketed a coin that appeared on the stage.
A coin, yeah, one of many from what was being seen. But a lot of the cameras went back to the arena, didn't they? So you don't see a lot of it. Which is just not good at all.
A shame to the crowd. To those in the crowd who have truck coins or beer on 80, Gary has shown how he feels about them.
See, it's not good. Really wasn't good. Vector Anderson, mate, he's not the one getting bloody coins and beer powdered at him, is he? You can see Adrian still got a job done. 3-0 down. 183. Shake Gary's hand and just get off the stage, innit? But back to what happened this week. I mean, yes, you didn't have the coins, didn't have the old beer, but the whistling's just as bad, especially when the players getting ready to go for that sort of checkout. I mean, and this here was the PDC's little response after. Following Thursday's Premier League, we don't condone this behaviour, can disrupt an event whilst whistling or booing when players are throwing. Here's an idea, look back at the footage. You had at least 10 security all there, just like this on the barrier. Why don't you get out there and do so? I mean, and to say that the PDC works closely with the Premier League venues. All of them with their little fluorescent bibs were just sat on the railings, just looking in. If some of them would have started going around and saying, right, out you go. Or, even better, those security guards which are very quick to knock signs out of people's hands, why don't they go over and say, get in the crowd and start picking the whistlers out? Because that's what we were told before. So it makes you wonder if this, what happened in 2011, we're talking, I mean, what, 14 years ago. This could have been nipped in the bud then, but no, still carries on even to this week. And look at this, from 2011, when Lewis says about the Glasgow crowd was awful. They had coins and beer chucked on him. But the interesting thing is how Barry Hearn, obviously, as you know, the chairman of the PDC, when he flew home from a business trip to Hong Kong, reported that he could remove Glasgow from a future tournament roster. Well, here's an idea, Barry. Unless you're going to get hired security, who are very happy to knock the signs out of people's hands when they walk on, unless you get them in the crowd, start picking people out and any type of whistling, if you started threatening with a lifetime ban, I don't think you would see it in the game anymore. But that's just my opinion.